Hi, hello everyone. Today I got a haircut and I shaved and I'm posting. After a very long time, tonight I'm going to review a movie called No Hard Feelings. It stars Jennifer Lawrence and a child or teen adult actor whose name I forgot. He's been in very few movies in total in his life. So this movie stars Jennifer Lawrence, who's always the life of the party, and is always trying to like get ahead. He's not trying to have a worry in the world and just trying to live in the moment for the rest of her life. Her friends are trying to settle down, but she is like not trying to settle down, uh, or even having the intention to do so. And this movie is based in Long Island, and like Long Island is like really close to me, and like I believe the exact county, I mean the exact village where it happens is in Montauk. I really love Montauk. So Jennifer Lawrence is this like 32-year-old girl who's a bartender, who is very promiscuous, to say the least, and she needs a car for the summer, to in order to do Uber to pay her to pay the taxes for her house. So for that, how do you say this, she is, in order to pay the taxes for her house, so she sees an ad where like this couple wants an elderly, not elderly but like a slightly more mature girl, to teach his son how to date or pretend to be his girlfriend for a while, so that when he goes to Princeton, he has a very easy time adjusting and is no longer within his shelf. So Jennifer Lawrence agrees to do this. So this is like, for like most Indian nerds who are growing up, this is kind of like the dream come true, where like it's not that the parents are sitting up, but like some random hot girl is kind of like fighting over you and whatnot. So it is actually a very very interesting plot that like was always in the back of my head, but I'm really surprised that someone actually made a movie out of this. To to say the least, it is a very fun movie that would be like kind of like a commentary or a podcast, but you wouldn't expect to be this as a movie. So this two unlikely like couples, like this nerdish dude and this girl who's a bartender, they get together and they kind of like hit it off. And Jennifer Lawrence comes really strong. She's like, why don't you sleep with me, why don't you sleep with me? But the boy's like, I have feelings, I want to get to know the person, I have some boundaries, and Jennifer Lawrence respects that. And halfway through the movie, the kid finds out that Jennifer Lawrence was, her dad kind of like abandoned her as a kid, or like her dad had a kid with his mistress that was Jennifer Lawrence. So that was like why Jennifer Lawrence end up growing up like in a very fucked up manner and like behaving this way. So kids who had a sense of neglect and who are not given a sense of like motherly love or fatherly love as a kid, grow up without any role models and behave in a manner that's like, so they're not trying to make anyone proud, they're just only living for themselves. And also they do not care if their life goes to like shit, or like if they don't feel themselves left accountable. And it's kind of like sad, so because like it's not actually Jennifer Lawrence's fault. So this quiet kid like learns about all of this, and finally like they get it together and they develop genuine feelings. But like somewhere throughout the movie, like the quiet kid or like the nerdish kid, he finds out that like his parents paid for Jennifer Lawrence services to pretend to be his girlfriend, so that he can become much more experienced, or that he developed confidence, not knowing that like Jennifer Lawrence developed like real, genuine emotions for him and whatnot. So they kind of like break it off, and this guy tries to like wreck his vehicle that his parents promised to Jennifer Lawrence. It kind of like gets destroyed, and like things go. It's kind of like a very twisted like romantic comedy, but at the end there is a very happy ending. And it is like, it goes to this, it gives the theme of this movie as, even if two people are not compare like are different personality types, it is like one person's heart talking to the other person's heart, that is like making the situations like very genuine and like creates a genuine connection. So you don't have to be like the exact person, and you don't even like have to be like meant to be together, but like if your heart is in the right place, you can, the fate will lead you in such a way that the the right person who looks and behaves, or like is the unlikely person who you ever thought of, will become like your significant other. And this is like a romantic comedy, but it feels like a very good Christmas movie to me. Do watch it in theaters. Okay, probably not in theaters, but like do really enjoy this movie. I really loved this movie. Thank you.